Of course, it feels good to always grace your screen with your number one program, Career Launch Part. My name is Amiberi Isuche. Always remember that this program is put together by the Next Generation Career Support Initiative in collaboration with Champion Multimedia Tech and ICT. So what are we having today? Today's episode is a bomb because it's focused and centered on a next-gen communicator, Miss Tobore Goswill. Why do I call her the next-gen communicator? You are about to find out that. She spoke to every girl child on not limiting their potential because of their gender. You need to see the boldness, the confidence, the oratory, the way she spoke. This singular communication, she earned her a standing ovation to the amazement of everyone that was present there. In fact, she got a sponsorship. Someone volunteered to pay for her WAEC examination. Someone in the person of Mrs. Ebura says Cecilia Enajiti, the Deputy Director of Secondary Education, offered to sponsor and pay everything concerning her WAEC examination. Now let's listen to what earned Miss Tobore Goswill that offer.
Our time is now. It's our time for rights. We have a picture of a young girl in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, and the 90s, whereby the girl child is being discriminated and intimidated. Look at a girl child who found out that education is only for the men folk. She found out that her place is always in the kitchen. At the age of 13, 14, she's being married out to an old man. So she go into a place whereby she's being held up. Like, you have to calm your place in the kitchen. You have to give birth, and there's no right for her. The day of her birth is something down. Why is it not a boy? A boy is the one that's gonna carry my name. But let me tell you something. This is the 20th century, whereby our rights is equal. There's no way. Yeah, the boy rights to education, the girl rights to the kitchen. No one should have that mindset and say, oh no, I'm gonna get married. That's just it. We can do it. We can make the world. We can go in the battles. We can do something. We can go to the national level and show them that, hey, oh, I'm a girl child, you're a boy child. We can do the best. So have that mindset. Not find a way in which you have to suppress yourself, intimidate yourself. I'm just a girl. There's nothing I can do. You're a girl. A girl is special. It's something great. You're a star. S is for standing, T is for tall, A is us, then R rising, then S star again. You are a star. You can make the world. I used to say to myself, everybody's better than me. My dad told me, you look at a Kunjuwale, she's from Delta State, and you are Tobore Goswill. You can do something better. When I wake up in the morning, I look to the mirror and say, I'm a girl child that can make the world, that can make something better. I'm a girl child that can do something special. I'm a girl child that can do something vulnerable, special, wonderful into the world. The girl child, we're going higher, we're going higher. So this October 11, 2023, I want to tell you something. As we're leaving this hall, I'm doing something great. Thank you.
We have a rabbi of a girl child.
Hi, can we meet you, please?
Yes, I am Ajanuga Tobore Goswill from Oakwood Secondary School, a student and also the senior prefect.
So what motivated you? Because I noticed during your speech, there was this vibe.
Actually, I was not prepared. This morning, my principal just told me and called the woman and say, hey, my head girl is going to be able to give that speech. So I was like, oh, mommy, I'm not prepared, but yes, I can do it. And so when I came, I had to gather all the things. You know, movies and films, they can also motivate children in giving speech, you know. So I just like, okay, gather it from the films to the movies to the stories to everything I've heard to reading of books, novels too. And so I had to gather some things and say, yes, I can arrange it this way. And that's how I was able to do it on stage too.
Okay, what do you want to become in future?
I want to become a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Yeah,
So
I
what
love that
motivated
much.
you? Who's your role model?
I actually look up to that barrister, the female who came. So I just loved the way she came and her dressing and everything. So I want to become this lawyer. The Next Generation Career Support Initiative, nurturing young minds.
Amazing, right? Did you see that? Did you see the demonstration, the confidence? You see her, she was, in fact, myself, I said, yes, indeed, she deserved everything she got, including the standing ovation. Trust us, we are always there to go wherever the young minds are. We were propelled to ask, why did the Deputy Director, Secondary Education, Mrs. Egoresi Cecilia Enajiti, offer to give her and sponsor everything about her WAEC education? Now let's find out what motivated her, what propelled her, what instigated her from this next-gen communicator to do that which she did. Let's find out.
I'm Mrs. Egoresi Enajiti. I'm a Deputy Director in the Ministry of Secondary Education. I work in Exams and Standards Department as a Deputy Director. I was moved with the level of confidence that the young girl had, the manner with which she was speaking to the microphone. It's as if she has gone on rehearsal for like 1 month. But I know for school events like that, you cannot have that kind of opportunity. So from the way she was speaking, I knew she is an intelligent girl, and I just needed to put a smile on her face based on her level of intelligence and outspokenness. I've not done it because I needed praises from any quarter. I only did it because I feel she deserves the applause. So I did it for her. And if anybody wants to follow suit, either privately or publicly, the person can also do the same. My advice to young girls is that they should separate their social life from their education as it is today. That day, like I told them, that there's something I wanted them to take home, which is the 7 Bs. I told them that the 7 Bs stand for books before boys, because boys bring babies. As you are growing up as a young girl, you must have something at the back of your mind that tells you that this is what I want, and that is how you go about it. But if you want to follow the social trend and you want to start hanging out with boys or with men at a tender stage, so many people have gotten it wrong because of their approach to life. But if you decide that this is how I want it, and you are separating books from boys, definitely you will go to higher places. So let them face the academics first. There's no way the two can go together.
Indeed. We say a big thank you to the Deputy Director, Secondary Education, Mrs. Egoresi Cecilia Enajiti, for this kind gesture towards this next-gen communicator. I am a girl child. I am not limited to my potentials because I am female. We have equal rights. I do not belong to the kitchen. That's all Miss Tobore is trying to pass to the girl child. For every girl child watching, you can see that you should not be limited psychologically and otherwise. You can do that which anyone thinks you cannot do. Keep being you. Remember, this is Career Launchpad, put together by the Next Generation Career Support Initiative in collaboration with Champion Multimedia Tech and ICT. Until I come your way on the next episode, I told you, no episode on Career Launchpad should be a miss. Do not miss it, because I am bringing something new to the table on the next episode. See you next time. Remember, wherever the young minds are, there we go. See you next time.